All right, here we go. We are looking for the whole shot. This is the back-to-back moto number 2. Kane Lamont up the inside. Can he hold on to it? Looking good for Kane Lamont. The 94 does it again. 94 Kane Lamont. BG Brad Groomage. What a good start from BG. Also got Sam Cuthbertson in 3rd place with Jens Getterman, our runner-up from race number 1. He is in 4th place. So a wonderful start from Sam Cuthbertson, the man from Dunedin on the Honda. We go to Tyler Steiner, got a good start as well. Royden White is up there as well. Sam Guys. And then we go to Hadley Knight. Not a great start from Hadley, so he's got work to do as we go racing with Kane Lamont over the tabletop. BG Brad Groomage, he'll be a tough man to pass. So Jens Getterman now up into 3rd place. So let's see where Jens can end up. So Kane Lamont, he's going to want to pin his ears back and go with this one. BG back in 2nd. Jens Getterman, our Belgian visitor, sitting there in 3rd place. Sam Cuthbertson, what a good start he's got. And there's our 14th. Tyler Steiner got 3rd in moto number 1. He's running in 5th place at the moment. Royden White. And looks to be Hadley Knight in there having a good fight as well. So Kane Lamont, the 94 on the L-Therm window systems, JCR Yamaha. He's already won the earlier race, and now he finds himself. We've got to change for 2nd place as well. We've got Jens Getterman up the inside of BG, so we didn't muck around. Jens Getterman, the 251 machine, up into 2nd place. BG now back to 3rd, and Tyler Steiner up into 4th ahead of Sam Cuthbertson. So all on here, MX1 action, and there's frantic passing going all over the track. But look at this, while all that's happening behind, Kane Lamont is flying at the moment. So Kane Lamont out in front. Jens Getterman, he's got a decent gap back to BG already, so BG ahead of Tyler Steiner. Then you go to Sam Cuthbertson, Royden White, Hadley Knight, and there Sam Guys. A better start from Sam. I was going to say that Sam Guys just drops the front wheel, so unfortunate stuff. It's starting to get a little bit treacherous out there. The soft powdery soil on top here at Awakaponga is very treacherous indeed. As we watch our race leaders, they go up the step up and down Alpha Pipeline's jump number 3. It's all on here at Summercross, and Kane Lamont, this is absolutely brilliant. The most prepared he's been for Summercross in a number of years, he told me this morning, so fantastic to see Kane Lamont out in front. Jens Getterman sitting in 2nd place. He's putting in hot pursuit as well, so watch that gap. It's definitely about 20 odd bike lengths at the moment, so we'll see if we can get that to come down. But this is only a 10-lap race. We've had the 10-lap race, the 5-minute break, and now another 10 minutes. So 10-minute race, and we're all on here. So Brennigan Earth Moving presenting MX1 action, and it's all on here.
Well, just to update as well, folks, in the program it did say lunch break. We've extended it out. We're actually going to take the next 3 races and then do our lunch break. The reason of that being halfway through the day, and we'll water prior to the MX2 race. So the lunch break is not after this race, so we're straight into it. Vets up next, followed by Woman, followed by MX3 Vintage, and then our lunch break before the next MX2 race. So that's the order. Change plan there, and all based on the fact of how the track is holding up and when they want to put the water on. They really only want to do one lot of watering, so we'll do it halfway through the day. It should survive the rest of the day. Back to our race update. Here we are, 94, Mr. Kane Lamont and Super Kane up and over the top. 251 now for Jens Getterman. Awesome to have Jens with us, the international rider. 338 for Brad Groomage, 14 Tyler Steiner, 491, and Sam Cuthbertson for the 8 of Royden White. Back to 7 and Hadley Knight, looking out to 127. The 87 this time. So, wow, we've got so much going on in the moto. They're some very good riders, of course, but when you bring them all together, they can be their own club champions. They can be the best areas around at other times of the year, but they all come together for this spectacle that is the Brennigan Earth Movers MX1 class here at Summercross and a Fiston. But on that occasion, the 87 was Quade Young. Shout out to Quade. Quade was a young man here in the Eastern Bay plenty many years ago, and he really excelled at this event and started to make a name for him, travelled to a few other junior events, and like so many young guns, been off, had another life, done a whole lot of other things, and now making a comeback, and no disgrace whatsoever in a quality MX1 field like this. So nice to have him back. Quade Young out of Whakatane on the Moto SR supported Hooker Honda My Wallet Racing, CRF 450. Quade Young. And here we go with 586 and Jacan Horn there on the YZ 250, of course, with a 252 stroke. Now not being eligible in New Zealand for MX2 racing, but under our group for MX1. So go Jacan as he races from Bike Talk Yamaha and my bank account, and letting me thrash it, like the comments made from the riders here. So good to watch Brennigan Earth Moving racing, and Brad, back to the front for those big boys.
Yeah, so we're going to keep an eye on the time. It was 1.5 seconds when they crossed the line last time, so looks to be about that sort of time again. So Kane Lamont ahead of Jens Gitterman. We look at the MXT motocross and track timing, and we're going to have a look at 2 odd laps to go here. So we've got 2 laps to go, and it's out to about 1.8 seconds. So Kane Lamont just stretching that advantage a little bit, but Jens Gitterman, he was the fastest man on track 2 laps ago, so he's definitely right there, under 2 seconds of a gap. So flying at the moment, the battle for 3rd place is really heating up. So 338 Brad Grumage and the 14 Tyler Steiner. That's a role reversal of where they finished in motor number 1. So can Tyler do anything here to get back into 3rd place? We've got Sam Cuthbertson and Royden White. They're having another battle that is for 5th and 6th place. It is with the 491 of Sam at the moment, and then go back to 7th place for the number 7 Hadley Knight. So there's our classy top 7 as we keep an eye on our leaders. And Kane Lamont, he is looking absolutely brilliant at the moment. He's around the top end of the circuit. We've got Jens Gitterman, our Belgian visitor, in 2nd place, and then our battle for 3rd. So that's our updates at the moment for the Brennigan Earth Moving MX1.
Well, our thanks as always to 1XXQ97 and Bay Rock Radio Bay Plenty. Love to have them on board, long-time supporters of Summercross. Hopefully while you're here and holiday, you're tuned to them, 90.5 FM. Always come over the hill here from Rotorua and change the radio every year and lock and load them. Need to have them behind our sport. Great when local radio can get behind cool local events like Summercross, bringing a lot of people here into the Eastern Bay Plenty on this super sunny and hot day for Summercross 2019. Brennigan Earth Moving MX1 here at the Tony Rees Motorcycles Honda Summercross 2019. Back to our race leader 94 and the white flag, 1 lap to go. Here we are, 94 Kane Lamont, and again another look back to Jens areas on the AFC Moto Kawasaki KX 450. Good work out there with the 2 top riders, and if it wasn't for Jens here today, Kane would be a little bit lonely out there with Cody Cooper doing the right thing. Cody had a big nasty crash while practicing on Friday. He's done the right thing to sit it out here today. He's got a far bigger picture. Yes, we know he lives here in the Eastern Bay. Plenty would have loved to have impressed on his own club for his own special event, but doing the right thing, sitting this one out. Coops, have a couple of weeks of recovery, and I'm sure don't get back on a bike too quickly, and we know you'll be in good form for Woodville.
We need the veterans to the start line, so we are not going to have our lunch break in the program, so a big call to everyone in the pits. We need the veterans to the start line. The vets race is coming up next, so we need the vets there as we look to the white flag. 1 lap to go, and Kane Lamont still leading Jens Gitterman. So they're at the top end of the circuit. We go back to the battle for 3rd. It is still with the 338, the Kia Trailer Suzuki of BG Brad Groombridge, and then Tyler Steiner. I'm impressed with Tyler Steiner today. He's definitely flying at the moment, so with a bit better start, here we are to run right at the top end of this field. So Royden White, Sam Cuthbertson and Hadley Knight having a good little battle as well. So battles all over the field, but it is the 94 of Kane Lamont on track to go back to back here with the break in between. So a great format for Summercross, and Kane Lamont truly a class act today.
Want to do a shout out there as well for the number 27 of Daniel White. What a massive step up for the Kawasaki New Zealand Wilkes-Benny Motorcycles young man out of Te Awamutu. Thanks as always to the White family. Made me a big help to set up with the PA over the last couple of years, and no hesitation to come back and assist us again when they arrived here for camping on Friday as well. Here we are, 94, 2 in a row, 2 whole shots and 2 victories. Kane Lamont takes it on the Altherm JCR Yamaha from 251. Jens Letterman, who joins us on the AFC Moto supported Kawasaki KX 450, and looking into 3rd place, and it is a more distant 3rd to the 338 now. BG Mr. Brad Groombridge on the Kia Trailer Suzuki RMZ 450, followed by 14 Tyler Stein. Remembering those 2 were the other way around last time, so that 2's a level score for the fight for 3rd place as we look out for the number 8 of all-round good guy Mr. Royden White on the X-Track Visuals bike. 7 Hadley Knight ahead of the 491 of Dunedin's Sam Cuthbertson. So it's not a back-to-back for this. Please, just to repeat again, waiting for the vets to line up. There is no break now. The break will actually be taken after the MX3 race. So our lunch break, track grooming and watering break will be taken after the MX3. So we're going to do vets now, followed by women's immediately after the vets, and then our MX3 vintage, and then we're taking our lunch break, watering break before the MX2. So just to repeat that, readjusted schedule just to move down to keep on top of the watering. That'll mean we're about halfway through our race program today, plus the fact that we'll put on a heap more water to hopefully keep the dust at bay for the rest of the day. Bringing it to you, Tony Rees Motorcycles. Motorcycles, Honda and Summercross. And just as we go towards the end of this race, nice to have Tony up here in the box, him alongside John Brennigan. Between these two, they've been the race director for about 105 years. Oh, sorry, slight exaggeration.